Okay, we're going to take off the master link clip right here. So tell them what you're going to do.
I'm going to take the duck bill and I'm going to squeeze it, and it's going to push that link up, and then we'll get it the rest of the way off.
Pop it right off.
If you don't do it this way, you use a screwdriver, you're going to bend.
There you go, it's popping. A little bit more. There you go.
There it is, piece of cake.
Rotate it, pull it off. You give it
now
your ball peen hammer right here. Give it 2 hacks right on the link.
And
what the chain broke. The chain broke. What happened?
Chain is off.
So now the master link is off. And we did not damage the clip at all, so we can reuse that no problem.
Use a screwdriver or something else.
Yeah, when you fold them up and bend them and flip them up, it screws them all up. So that way we don't do any damage to them.
Alright.
Alright, good job. We need 2 cylinder base nuts for your Sporty, so go find them. You only got 6 of the acorns.
And which one of these? This side?
You have to go on your junk and back.
This side or this side?
What are you doing?
I'm going to knock the shaft out.
Knock the axle. Use the hard side right there. Beating on the Harley-Davidson here.
Beating on it.
Vintage Harley-Davidson. We got a Panhead with beating on there.
Axle's out.
There, your arm was in the way. I couldn't see that. Can you redo that? I missed that. Ooh, look at that. Not stuck.
Back out.
That's pretty nice.
Did you guys work on this before?
I don't know what I did. Like a year ago.
Alright. Now let's show them how we get to...
How do you get this off?
You got to pull it out and get it outside the brake.
That's right. You gonna take the drum off first?
No.
That's easy how you do it though.
What, take the drum loose?
Yep. Hey, you got a washer down here. What's up?
That just came off with them.
Extra parts? Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure all your crap's out of the way.
I'm going to pull the drum off first.
Let's not lose your master link. Where's your master link?
Right there.
No, that's part of the master link. What you do is you take your clip and you stick it back over the pin so you don't lose it. Where's the plate?
It's right there.
It isn't right. If it was right here, I would say it wasn't here. So you already lost it. There it is. See, it's way up here. Not even close to where the rest of it was. So now if you take it like that, now you do not lose all the parts you need.
Okay.
So now you put that in your box.
Guess I need a box, huh?
In a box.
I haven't got to the box yet.
No boxing yet?
I'm taking stuff apart.
So we're still ripping and tearing. We're not boxing yet.
So.
Okay, now the correct way of doing this is you take the lugs off the other side over here. Just get your feet out of the way. Yeah, you're not supposed to have bare feet. That's my job. Okay, see these lug bolts back in here? You take these off, you separate the drum from the hub, and the wheel comes out. Now, if you try to take out the whole assembly like he thinks he's going to do, and clean up all the puke that's in here, I can see, then you have to come out far enough over to clear the brake shoes. You get way over here.
Yeah, I think we're going to have fender
And
problems.
you have, how much clearance over here? You have about this much on, yeah, it might fit. I'd go for it.
No, let's go ahead.
Let's try it. It might come out, you never know.
Don't hurt yourself.
I hurt myself already.
It's almost.
I know it's almost, but it's not quite.
No, it's not going to.
You giving up yet?
No.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's get the
So
tool
you
out.
gave up now?
Let's get the proper
I got my hands dirty now. Look, I got Panhead puke on my. Oh, you got some too. Jeez, where's it?
my
your
bad
boo-boo?
my gimpo finger.
On your boo-boo? There's my rag. I knew I had a rag around here. Okay, so we're gonna actually try to take this off now.
Yeah.
Here, you gotta. Did you clean your hands off? You can videotape. I'm gonna go get my tool. So I gotta go over here and get the Harley-Davidson tool. Somewhere over here is a Harley tool. What'd you do with my tool? Could be over here. We didn't leave him back. We're working on another Panhead, were we? Alright, he stole my tool.
This happened the other day.
Yeah, well, that's right now.
Tightened everything down.
Okay, I'm gonna find my tool.
Pause it.
Pause. Quit. Okay, here's the normal aftermarket piece of crap one that kind of works. Here's the normal aftermarket piece of crap one after you make it work better.
Right.
And here's the genuine Harley one that works pretty good if you got genuine lugs. The problem is it doesn't fit in aftermarket lugs very well.
And these, I believe.
We don't know what they are. See, they don't fit in there very well, so that is called an aftermarket lug.
Yeah, we did that's what
They're just too big.
Let me get on the other side. Yeah, we can see that better.
So we have this fancy tool here that we made up, or I made up. See, that's all ground away to clear the hubs because they hit real heavy on the hubs.
And then the other one.
And then we have the one that's made to fit in the vehicle. That you can yank like crazy with it and pull like that.
Well, that thing's really tight.
Okay, that's real tight.
I don't think we're going to have a problem with
Then I switch over to this one because I can get to it easier. If you rotate it up slightly, it comes out easier. So I'm thinking maybe I didn't have this wheel off because I might have maybe torqued it a little bit more than that one.
Yeah. No, it was someone else's you torqued.
And you were out there, how fast were you driving through with it? Were you doing more than 20 mile an hour?
I was exceeding some kind of speed limit.
We don't know which one though.
No.
Okay.
Holy crap, that thing almost falling off.
I almost had
hand tightened.
I almost had to push on that wrench.
It's like barely hand tightened.
All right, so I'm thinking maybe that this bike maybe should be gone over a little more than what you think you're gonna do.
Oh, I'm gonna go over every square inch of it.
You're gonna check all the nuts now?
Yeah.
You think maybe there might be more like that?
Everything.
What do you think, Mark? You think that was factory torque on that? Did you see how much torque that took?
Look, this one's definitely loose. It's got stuff being spewed out of it. Oh. Hey, you're scratching my chrome.
I almost scratched my wrench there. Here, let me. There, it's tighter than it ever was. See, now it doesn't go when you go like. See, you got to put your hand on it.
Right.
I almost over torqued
Might
that.
have been a little bit of wobble there.
I think that was factory.
But at least
torque.
they weren't, coming out. Falling out.
You said you rode this thing?
Yeah.
How fast did you go on this thing?
About 75, 80.
Nice.
I was coming up, so I went around and came down 15, and then I shot 5 north, and I just rolled on that throttle, and it just...
You said you're doing over 85 on the speedo.
Wow.
And you were actually passing people.
Yeah. That one didn't even have to loosen it, did it?
They're equal.
Equally untorqued.
Yeah, it's equally torqued.
Equally untorqued. Equally not torqued. Oh. Wow. Now, you're the guys that worked on this thing before I got a chance to ride it, and you're like, take it out for a spin.
I didn't work on this part of the bike.
All right,
I
where we
worked
at
on the
now?
important part, the part that makes it run.
Okay, now
Full wheel. I'm holding it during this full wheel. There you go. See how that works?
yep.
See how it clears all that? Now sometimes you gotta let the air out tire to get more clearance, but with a skinny tire you should be alright.
Okay, you got that?
Did
All right,
you,
there she
Did you
goes.
loosen this up or was it factory loosen?
No, that was I did loosen this a
It was
little
a bad day at the plant that day.
bad day at the plant.
It was a Friday.
If you take
Or
this
maybe a
out-
Monday.
If you take this cotter key out right here,
Yeah. The whole thing comes apart, I bet. I wonder the whole.
that
That's
makes
a
it
sharp
bleed
one.
almost too.
Take the duck bill pliers, remove the Carter key, contact key,
Cotter pin.
Carter pin.
Cotter key and cotter pin. Now if that was torqued like everything else, which it probably was, it's probably loose.
It wasn't very tight.
Well, these pieces didn't fall off yet.
Okay, let's inspect the brakes.
They were new at one time. And they had some lubricant on them. So I'm thinking maybe the hub might have some bad seals in it, or they just lubricated the piss out of it with that stupid ass Zerk fitting.
Zerk fitting, yeah.
See how much extra lubricant was in there when you Zerk fitting the damn things? And the
You
threads,
got something against the Zerks?
the threads aren't too good there either, but it'll work. Yeah, when you over Zerk your hub, which means if you use it at all, it pukes all over the place. So why don't you go look at that thing? I bet it's dirty.
Actually, it's not that bad.
That's because it all filled out. That's because it all filled out from the drum. See, it come right out of there.
Yeah,
It went
came out of there.
inside the drum and it flung out. See, when you're doing that high speed on the freeway, that's when all that grease came
Oh,
out.
come on, man. So we're not going to blame him. We're going to blame me.
Yeah,
that's
I
what we
only
do.
went down the street. I just barely got into fourth gear.
Yeah, right.
Of course, I only did look to block it out.
Who would?
But the brake did work when I stopped.
Was
So
it a screeching
stupid.
sound? I'm sure it was.
It's screeching like.
Yeah, that might be too much lubricant for your brake shoes.
Yeah. So we'll clean
So
all
I'm
that.
thinking all this stuff needs to be maybe cleaned a little bit.
We'll clean that up.
And now you have access to your bolts up in there a little bit.
Right there.
So if you want to make it quick, you use a zip gun and you put the wrench down from that side. You go zip, zip, and it's off. And now get back to work.
I'm old-fashioned. I'm going to do it the other way. Okay, next view you'll get no fender, and we'll look like a real hardtail 49. Okay,
Where's your gun?
never mind.
Where's your wrench socket at?
It's over here.
Where's the wrench at?
Over here.
That's why I can't find any tools.
Well, where do you expect it to be? I'm taking the darn thing apart. Where is everything?
Sitting all
uses
over
his
here.
teeth.
Well, there's the up underneath there.
Where's the half-inch socket?
It's
Right here, hidden.
hidden right there.
Right by the axle spacer where it doesn't lie.
Hang on. All right, so we got to go.
It's loose already. Where's your open end at?
It's right on the floor. Which side are you on? That side. Which side on?
Ready?
Hang on, I ain't got it yet.
Supposed to be in it.
Go ahead. All right, here we go.
Next one. Ready?
Right. Woo! Oh, I got it sideways. I'm sitting. Hey,
Oh, shit.
that's a classic.
I think I scratched something.
That's a classic, man.
I almost hit the dumpster with that.
You throwing all this stuff around?
Oh, I could have got some money on eBay for that, couldn't I? Oh, well, too late.
Still
It's like a slightly used classic.
Okay, you need to do some cleaning over here, a little baking soda. You still got some acid left over, even though we douched this thing real heavily. So this all needs to be douched out, and then throw some silver paint in here to clean up so it won't re-rust. And then you clean all this crap up.
Well,
You got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna go work on a Sportster.
smile. Yeah. Here, you can have it now.
I gotta go, man.
You ain't gotta go.
I do. I really do gotta go.
All right, here we go.